What's going on, guys? Welcome to the first showcase of 2021, this time on Starfire and Raven from Teen Titans Go. Now these are the last two minifigures that I've planned for this show that's been out for ages on Cartoon Network and places. And plus, I already made Robin and Beast Boy and Cyborg like last year or something, maybe it was 2019, but they're all done and they have been done for ages. And they have their own type of showcases out on the channel. So a link to those showcases might be at the end or in a card or something. But yeah, I've been waiting ages to make these two and finally get these 5 figures done and out the way. Because I've rather been on to figures for like WandaVision and, other films like, other shows like Falcon Winter Soldier and things like that. But yeah, so without further ado, let's get a look at both of these figures. So starting off with Starfire, I apologise if this stand's wobbling a bunch because I actually lost the other stand that I've been using in previous showcases. So I guess for this New Year's showcase, I might as well just be using this one for the first video. But anyway, Starfire, she has a fully painted face and everything in this figure I should mention. Both her and Raven have fully painted elements, and that's cool. And I actually made this hairstyle for her. She has a very wacky looking hairstyle in the show, so I had to actually make it look really good and as accurate as possible. And so I think it looks really good, actually. Got the fringe coming in a little bit as well, and got the hair going all the way down the back. I actually really do like how the hair looks. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. So I just want to get some feedback on what you think of this. And of course got the hair strands coming down the front of the torso. And then gauntlets painted as well on the arms and hands. And then there's painted legs. Everything on this figure, like I said, aside from the base skin tone on the arms and hands and head, everything else is fully painted. So yeah, even though Starfire and Raven are quite wacky in the show, and both act kind of strange at times, I mean everyone in the show does, but it's still good to make these two figures finally and have them both done and ready for a video, because why not? And yes, I know what you guys are going to say, the torso does not match the same skin tone as the arms and the head. Well, that's because I'm out of white paint at the moment, and I didn't want to wait any longer to make this showcase, because I actually really want to make my first actual video of the year, and that excluded the previous video, because that was just talking about what's happening this year. So yeah, I kind of thought, why not get on with it, because I'm just more so about, I'm not really worried about the final result that much. But you guys probably get where I'm coming from with that. Anyways, that is basically it for Starfire. You can basically tell everything that I had going to this minifigure, aside from one thing which I actually did last minute. I actually gave her one of these blaster looking things. I don't know where this piece came from, but it resembles her blasts when she's firing out of her hands. I didn't get anything for her eyes because I just chose not to, but anyway, that's Starfire with her firing looking pose. And I'm pretty happy how this figure turned out, honestly. And let me know what you think about this figure down in the comments, along with Raven, because I'm definitely looking for feedback on each of these customs this year. Now, Raven is not exactly how I was hoping her to turn out, because originally I planned to use one of those Hands of Time crux hood pieces. You guys probably know what I'm talking about, like those hoods that you see in those sets from Hands of Time. I was going to use one of those and LEGO Dimensions Raven head, but I couldn't get my hands on those in time for this showcase. I was just honestly happy with how this looks. So I just made a purple hood and a fully painted face to match the likeness to Raven in the show. And I think it looks pretty cool. She even has this little like necklace. Whoops. She even has this little necklace thing attached to her torso as well, which I made for her. And other than that, there's not much else going on. I was also going to make her in her cloak, when she's cloaked up. But that didn't work out well because it just kept coming apart. And I just thought, yeah, screw it, I'm going to do it with open pose. And that's why I gave her a purple cape as well to go with this figure. And while it looks like there's nothing on the torso, at least it's a Raven. You can tell it's a Raven and I did put some kind of effort into the face at least. So yeah, I mean, using this push pin to get the face to look really good wasn't exactly easy. I mean, painting in the eyes onto white surfaces, I mean, like the base layer of white on the head, and then adding the black dot and then the white pupil, it's quite a task for me, in my opinion. And if you want to see the face a little bit better, then here you go. I mean, it looks more like a male face, but it's not really too bad. It looks good enough, and I'm pretty proud of how it looks. I mean, it kind of resembles Raven and how dark she is in the show. And you can see the face was used in the back, by the way. It's from Next Nights, I believe. But yeah, that is it for Raven, aside from one thing, and that's this piece right here that I added for her to resemble her powers that she has in the show. I just painted up a little disc piece in black and silver, because again, I'm kind of out of white paint and that sucks. But that's fine, I guess, because you can tell it's Raven's abilities right there. I would have had a second one for her, but I don't have a second disc, so I kind of just delayed that and just thought, this will look good enough how it is. And yeah, that is it for Raven, like I said. And I've not really got much else to say other than let's go ahead and wrap this up. Okay guys, that is it for the showcase video, first showcase video of 2021. And like I said, let me know what you think about Starfire and Raven right here, because I spent a while working on these two. I honestly did try and put as much effort as possible into both of these figures. So yeah, that is, like I said, that is it for the video, and all the Teen Titans figures in general that I'm making. And the next video, by the way, is probably going to be a slightly delayed review on the Ghost Rider versus Carnage and Spider-Man thing, that set, because I actually just placed the order for it as it was January 1st, and I thought I was going to get some new sets, but I just decided to get that one for now. So if you made it to this point in the video, then you can definitely be expecting that video, like next, probably, in like a couple days, who knows. But no matter when that set turns up, I'm going to be reviewing it. So yeah. I don't have much else to mention. It's great to be in the new year now, and I've got quite a few showcases planned, like for WandaVision, for Falcon Winter Soldier, and hopefully some other projects besides those. So yeah, I've said like about 5 times in the video, so I'm going to go ahead and leave, and yeah, make sure to subscribe, stay safe, and do all that stuff, and yeah, I'm done.